Saudações pessoal, meu nome é Atecep, sejam todos muito bem-vindos a mais uma live stream aqui no canal. Vamos jogar e continuar a jogar GreedFall e hoje vai ser mesmo uma stream até às 7, porque às 7 vai dar Portugal contra o Uruguai e obviamente que vou ver a partida, porque a seleção eu gosto de ver. Agora clubes de futebol não tenho paciência, basicamente. Então sejam todos muito bem-vindos e vamos continuar aqui a jogar GreedFall, claro está. Eu tive que reiniciar a stream porque enganei-me aqui numas configurações do OBS e estava-se tudo a bugar de formas que pronto, tive que reiniciar o PC. Ok, estamos cá fora. E o que é que eu tenho que fazer? Find and question Candy Cane. Ah, isto é do padre. Isto é do padre. Esta missão é do padre. Pois é, já não me recordava. Vamos lá. Ah, mas tinha que ser de noite, não era? Se não estou equivocado, tinha que ser de noite. Isto não é bem noite. Vamos pôr isto de noite. Isto é noite. Ah, mas também já estava quase de noite. Não interessa. Agora temos a certeza que está de noite. Vamos lá ver essa questão do Candy Cane. Ah, não dá para subir por aqui. Ok, pronto. Sem stress. Vai-se por aqui. Não seja por isso. Agora não sei se é por cima ou por baixo. Tanto dá. Vamos por baixo. Vamos por el barro. Barrito. Taco taco. E agora? Será por aqui, por estes calabouços? Acho que era para aqui. Não, pois não era aqui. Tem que vir por baixo. E agora sim, é por aqui. Vamos lá ver essa questão do Candy Cane. São bandidos, ó. Ó, estou a ouvir o som de bandidos.
Good evening. Are you the one they call Candy Cane?
Who are you?
Desade, legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate, no less. I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you is the famous Petrus.
You seem to be very well informed. Therefore, you might be able to answer my question. What do you know about a woman in a green coat?
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman, and that she is actually the Mother Cardinal.
How did you... You would be better off forgetting that.
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined. But nevertheless, seems rather eloquent.
I told you to forget about it, or you'll soon run into trouble. Legate or no legate.
Come on, it was just an innocent little conversation. Goodbye, Mr. Kane.
Pronto, já sabemos.
And Godspeed.
We have enough information.
Yep.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights that are potentially fixed enough for you?
It's already a huge scandal. Let me just think about it for a little while.
Para mim,
I will
tranquilo.
find a way of putting this information to good use.
I have faith in you, Father.
Pronto. Bem, agora resta-nos apenas esperar. É este, não é? Talk to Father Illustranews, né? Acesso da não sei o que, ok. Pronto, este aqui não vale a pena fazer. Tenho que falar com o Fernando, pois é. Scholars Expedition Camp. Go to the village indicated by Petrus. Vamos aqui então falar com este indivíduo. Fazer aí umas side quests. Nível 20, easy peasy. Já estou nível 20, sempre a andar. Agora, nível 20 só me deu skill point. Pronto, olha, ao menos agora já posso curar. Ao curar-me também curo os meus amigos favoritos. Assim fica mais tranquilo. Está feito. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Tá. Ok. Peraí, mas eu tenho aqui também. Ah, então se calhar faço esta, não é? Assim acho que já estar aqui a mudar de mapa, faço as cenas por ordem. Então já estou aqui. Vou estar a sair daqui para voltar a vir para aqui. Ok que é main quest, mas já está já aqui. Nem vale a pena andar a inventar muito. Vamos lá ver. Olha, Fernando.
Hello, sir. You are from the congregation, are you not?
Indeed. De Sardet. Your admiral has sent me here.
Pleasure. You may call me Fernando. I am the port commander here. What might I do for you?
Your admiral informed me that you've been having problems with a few citizens of Teleme. What more can you tell me?
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks and sinking with problems. Yeah, I even received threats to my own person. One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my docks with talk of burning me at the stake. Burning me? Then two of my men up and disappeared, and I do not believe in coincidence. I wanted to ask for help from the Mother Cardinal, but she did not answer my requests for an audience.
Ah, ma badalhoca.
Games of politics are not my forte, and investigations even less so. Find my men. I implore you. More questions?
No.
I met the representative of the Ordo Luminis, and he spoke of his fears concerning the Nauts.
That hardly surprises me. That man is full of pride and arrogance, and sees evil wherever he gazes.
And that bishop is not made of milk and kindness, but his questions are intriguing. He suspects you to be somehow responsible for the Malachor because you never fall prey to it.
Responsible for the Malachor? And how?
Through your magic. Some sort of ritual. Do you use a magic very similar to that of the natives?
I have nothing more to say about it. Those are merely the fantasies of a lunatic.
É verdade, concordo.
More questions?
Não.
Thanks. I've got everything I need. The
Thanks,
commander
senor.
will probably not tell us anything more about the Naut's secrets, but the documents at the Harbour Master's office may teach us something new, if we can stay discreet.
Search the area. Tem aqui um indivíduo.
Good day. I'm looking for several sailors, some Nauts that disappeared a few days ago.
Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. But I did hear talk like everyone else on the port, but that's all. You should ask the Mage Inquisitors who have taken up lodgings here of late. They must have certainly seen something. We see them everywhere, and they spend their time spying on all that moves, especially eyeing all that the Nauts are up to.
And what do these Mage Inquisitors look like?
They wear a very peculiar symbol.
We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the island, especially considering what we've learned from Domitius. They must be doing everything in their power to discover the Naut's secrets. It's blocked.
Será que eu consigo vir por aqui? Ah, mas... Está ninguém a vigiar isto? É suposto? Ah, boa, não está aqui ninguém a vigiar isto? Hã? Ah, está ali um. Muito engraçado. Eu não sei se posso lhe mandar uma cacetada. Deixa eu ver. Posso. Tranquilo. Uma cacetada nunca faz mal a ninguém. Ah! Oh. Desleixei-me um bocado e depois, olha... Rip in peace. Investigate the missing notes, mas... Eu não estou a perceber. Eu tenho que questionar pessoal. Ah! Eles não viram bem, não? Ai. Opa, eu nem sei se é aqui, sinceramente. Eu por acaso não sei mesmo se é aqui. Supostamente tem aí coisas, não é? Mas... Deixa-me ver aqui. Mas aqui eu também não vejo ninguém. Pois aqui também não está ninguém. Olha, muito estranho. Tenho que averiguar melhor essas situações. Deixa-me pôr mais sorrateiro. Ah, não dá para ser por aqui. Ok. Vou ver se consigo dar uma castada àquela. Acho que sim. Oh, mas então ela não me viu, ou não venham com tretas, fogo. Oh, chatice. Eu acho que não devia estar aqui. Isto deve ser de outra missão. Quase de certeza. Isto é de outra missão, quase certeza. E eu acho é que tenho que falar com pessoas que me possam providenciar mais informações, não é? Supostamente tem aqui uma pessoa que eu já falei, mas tem que ter aqui outra. Está aqui.
Good day. I'm looking for two men, Nauts, that went missing a few days ago. Do you know anything about them?
Why? As a matter of fact, I do. 3 or 4 days ago, I was at the tavern having a conversation with a sailor. A nice fellow. He was telling these stories. He was drinking hard. He went outside for a moment to... you can imagine. And well, he never came back. He wasn't that drunk to have passed out. If it were that, we would have found him. No. Something happened to him. That's a fact. But I would be at a loss to tell you what.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that is where we should go. If we find Inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here.
Então vamos lá à taberna, né? Bem parecia, eu estava ali a fazer alguma coisa de errado. Eu estava a fazer qualquer coisa de errado, porque eu estava ali, mas não estava a conseguir desbloquear a mente.
We're approaching the tavern.
If you hope to hear some secrets, maybe we should be a little more discreet.
Então, opa. Será que consigo meter-me atrás de umas caixas? Estas caixas aqui, ó.
When are we going to act? Our men are twiddling their thumbs, and that's bad for their morale. Let's not even speak about the guards at the prison. Who likes having clandestine prisoners in their jails?
You are impatient. We haven't been able to get out of them what we need to hear, but it won't be long. Then we can act and launch the grand purification of the North.
Okay.
While waiting, keep your men on a leash, especially those in the jails. If the Mother Cardinal learns that you are detaining Norts in a cell in your barracks,
We'll be in muddy waters, but then you will too. No need to remind me.
They're gone.
May the Enlightened forgive them for their foolishness. We must set these Norts free from the Coin's jails as soon as possible. This could cause a major diplomatic incident if it
Pois.
comes to light. As for this purification, I'm afraid we'll have to act fast, my child.
Vamos lá, vamos lá. Olha, lá para baixo. Como é que eu vou lá para baixo? Go down. Let's go down. Era para aqui, não era? Fuck. Não. Era aqui.
Halt! You have no authority to go any further.
And if I gave you this, so that you might go and have a little fun?
In that case, I could certainly look the other way for a while. But be discreet.
Locked.
Thank you. Thank you for getting us out of there.
Those Inquisitors are completely mad. They tortured us. They
Oh.
wanted us to admit to all manner of horrors. Stories of some demonic cult and curses of Malachor. I was of the firm belief that they were going to kill us. But you must make haste. They are planning some sort of wickedness.
They spoke of a great purification. And after that, they did this to us. It doesn't bode well. Not at all. I heard them talking about their headquarters near the palace. Maybe you'll learn something there of interest. Thank you again for freeing us. We'll be able to make it back to port on our own.
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification before they can execute their plan. And we should probably find out more about this secret first. If we do not discover anything reprehensible, we will have an easier time convincing the Mother Cardinal to intervene.
Yeah. Temos tratado disso, tempo. Pois, já estou perdido. Ok. É muito longe. Investigate, pois. Investigate, era o que eu estava a tentar fazer. Então, mas isto não está a dar, não é? Ah. Estava aqui a passar umas sombras no olho. Assim está melhor. Ok. Agora, a minha pergunta é, por que é que eu não consigo... Será que... se calhar tenho. Se calhar tenho que ir à borda. Pois. Pois. Yeah. Será que vais bem ver? Eu. Pô, como é que eu faço isto, meu? Será que tenho que esperar que ele passe? Se calhar é isso. Se calhar é isso. Deixa eu ver se o gajo chega ali, se dá meia volta e efetua o acto de abandonação. Yeah. O gajo consegue mover, pois consegue, claro que consegue. Se o gajo está a olhar de esguelha, é normal que me consiga ver. Bem, não me viu completo, filha da mãe. Tem muita sorte, fogo. Vamos ver se lhe consigo mandar uma cacetada. Tá. Agora, supostamente a porta é esta, não é? E tem aqui note. Filha da mãe, eu não tenho sorte nenhuma. Caramba, eles começam-se a virar, mal eu estou-me a chegar a eles. Eu não quero ter má reputação com os notes, não é? Não é do meu interesse de todo. Filha da mãe. A sério, está impossível. Eu não estou a perceber. Está a ser mais difícil do que costuma ser. Tipo... Pronto. Este já está. Pronto, espera aí. Eu agora tenho então roupa de note. Pronto. Agora acredito que já possa andar um pouco mais à vontade, não? Deve ser em cima. Saiam daí. Opa. Não, eles nem dão conta. Só porque eu tenho uma roupa igual à deles. Eles assim, parece-me totalmente normal.
This note speaks of a secret hangar. We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way we'll know exactly what the Naughts are hiding from us.
Pronto. Vamos sair daqui então. Agora gostava de saber qual é que é o... Se há alguma warehouse em específico ou se não. E ainda é longe. É mesmo aqui na doca, aqui no Porto. Vamos lá então. Oh, ninguém nota. Aqui, ó. Please have the dolphin cry of the trident repaired as quickly as possible. Also make sure to replace the barometer. The one on board is not as precise as it should be. The crew was not able to steer clear of the storming time, which causes... nada de jeito. E aqui?
I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars. Nothing magic nor impure therein. They're nothing but measuring instruments.
Yeah. Isto é uma esfera armilar.
It looks like a thermometer. And this other machine, does it really predict the weather? These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. Oh. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side. These instruments are incredible and I would be hard-pressed to use them. But I certainly see nothing magic in here. Nor anything diabolical. For as long as they work and are really used, these instruments seem to be the product of science. And I've definitely found nothing related to the Malachor, nor a secret sect or cult.
Yeah, só instrumentos de navegação.
Domitius has let his imagination and the taste of Naught's secrets get the best of him.
Agora tenho que encontrar provas contra a Horde Luminaris. É muito longe. Ah, pois, falta essa parte, falta. É verdade, já me tinha esquecido. Falta essa parte da grande purificação do coração sem manipulação. Temos que ir à sede dos Ordoluminares. Por aqui. Eu detesto este mapa. Este mapa é muito mau. Fogo. Melhor, esta cidade é muito confusa. Não gosto nada. É a pior cidade aqui do jogo. Sem dúvida. Pô, realmente podia vender algumas coisas. Eu estou cheio de cenas. Por acaso tenho espaço, mas... deixa eu ver se o gajo tem alguma capa. Onde é que eu arranjo capas? Eu não sei onde é que posso arranjar capas. Ui. Está-se bem então. Lobas, tudo tranquilo. Botas também tudo tranquilo. Ok. Eu acho que sei quem é que vende. É aquele mercador que está connosco quando fazemos fast travel. Deve ser. Deve ser, sim senhor. Encontrar provas contra a Ordem Luminares. Isto aqui não tem nada. Deve ser lá em cima. Eu vi ali alta cena de tortura. Hã? Era suposto eu fazer isto sorrateiramente ou... Eu acho que era aqui. Yeah. The purification of the knots will begin as soon as those we have in our jails will have confessed. We will have enough proof then to convince the Mother Cardinal to let us act. It is high time we eliminated these heretics who have been allowed to circulate our cities freely. Until then, stay discreet. We would be in a delicate situation if our plan were to be revealed too early.
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently. Only she can put an end to this madness.
Yep. Por acaso também acho fundamental. Acho fundamental também ver se há aqui algumas armas que possam vir a ser interessantes de serem usadas. Pá. Prefiro. Place of Punishment. Qual é que aqui é ao lado? Não tem que caminhar muito. Por acaso curtia mesmo perceber esta situação.
Yes? I would like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the discoveries made during our investigation.
What is this about, Domitius?
Well, I don't rightly know.
You see, Eminence, Bishop Domitius has brought to my ears his orders accusations concerning the Nauts. According to him, they practice a religion close to those of the natives and use a nature-drawn magic. They would also be implicated, therefore, in the appearance of the Malachor.
That is an extremely serious accusation.
Pois, exatamente.
Effectively, considering the accusation is founded on no proof other than the Naut's tradition of secrecy. But these suspicions have pushed the Order to extreme actions, risking the fragile peace of the island. The Ordo Luminis captured several Nauts, locked them in jails rented to them by the Coin Guard. They were tortured with the singular goal of forcing them to admit heresy. They obtained nothing. If I had not intervened, these men would be dead.
Is this true, Domitius?
Some of our brothers undoubtedly misinterpreted the evil. I would have never allowed such a plan.
These Nauts are now united with their captain, and I am certain they would be most eager to bear testimony. Following up on the accusations of Bishop Domitius, I wanted to verify for myself what this was all about. I went to take a look at their storerooms and saw what they contained. There were neither idols nor objects of any ritual, nor even anything magical, and absolutely nothing that could be attributed to the origin of the Malachor. I found nothing but measuring instruments and diverse navigational machines. I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Ordo Luminis, and I wanted to clear it up. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively detailed an attack, a great purification. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the Coin Guard to attack every Naut building and make prisoner of every one of their men that could be taken alive.
Domitius, how could you? Whatever did you want to accomplish?
The Nauts are not believers. We should not be dependent on heretics.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? We are on an island. How could we not be dependent on the Nauts? I want them arrested. Him and every member of his order. I will decide at a later time their fate. I thank you for bringing this business to my attention.
Sim, senhora.
Going after the Nauts. What madness.
É louco.
Without you, this city would now be drowning in chaos.
Sem dúvida.
Carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island honors his house's reputation.
I will tell him, Your Eminence. Until we meet again.
Muito bem, bom moço. Pronto, agora tenho que falar com a Cabral, mas a Cabral não está aqui. Está em New Serrine. Salvo erro. Bem, o que vale é que é ali ao lado. Pá, se eu descesse assim as escadas, eu já tinha caído, já tinha morrido também. Espera aí, eu engano-me sempre. Ok, faz travel. Será que eu aqui consigo? Ah, pois consigo. Ah, então deixa-me ver. E então quer dizer que posso vender tudo. Mas isto é melhor? Yeah. Bem, vou guardar algumas cenas lendárias, né? Não. Ah. Ok. Mas eu queria era guardar. Guardar cenas lendárias. Ok. Uma capa. Dá mais um de carisma. Nada mal. Mas eu quero é... precisava de willpower. Será que o Petros tem willpower? Ok. Pronto, olha, para já vai assim. Bem, vamos lá fazer fast travel para New Serrine. E aproveito e... Olha, este aqui nenhum deles tem quests para mudar, portanto está-se bem. Deixa eu falar aqui com este e quero comprar capas. Pode ser este azul, é bonito. Azul é bonito. É dos notes e tudo. É bonito. Pronto, agora quero é vender. Vender tudo. Quanto menos espaço tiver a ocupar, melhor. Bem, vamos lá falar com a Cabral.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've settled the problem in San Mateos. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminous. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways.
Pois.
Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies. We transported some lords, men and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir Freddy was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
Yep.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander. But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth.
Não pedi.
And now you have it. Anything else?
Não. Já disseste muita coisa, agora vou ter que pensar sobre a vida.
I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go and see him.
Vamos lá.
I am the
sad because you were lied to. But do not be sad about who you are. We are a proud people. And I am glad to know that you are one of us.
Não quero saber sobre isso. Não quero saber, não tem nada a ver com isso. Bem, vamos aproveitar, vamos já falar aqui com o Constantino.
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see? I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict?
Malicor.
The blood is black. Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me. Constantine. There is a chance that he is in error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die.
No, Constantine.
Dramatic.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I'm dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so good. Cousin, I don't want...
Constantine, I'm here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Dramático mesmo.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that can't be dealt with later.
But please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago, and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat, and paid the Nauts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story, believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Nauts. According to the Admiral, my mother came from the island and was brought back. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But... that means you are not...
your dear cousin? No. All the lies we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told that I'm the spitting image of my dead father, lost during an expedition. God, I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my dear cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day.
Yep. Huh? Oh, Kurt.
Kurt? What is...
Dismissed, soldiers! Leave us. We have much to say.
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must I remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is that a threat?
Okay.
What are you hoping to accomplish? Don't tell...
Silence! We have little time, and none to lose.
Kurt, what are you talking about?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat.
Okay.
In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness. How?
How? You'll go down as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security. You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away? And why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you. To respect you. And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary, definitely. But never a traitor. And so now you are forewarned. You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt. I'll not forget this. Constantine, we need to get you to safety as well as your counselors.
But I want to...
What? Take part? You can barely stand up. No. We must take you into the cellar.
If I've completely understood what you've said, Kurt, the governors of our cities are also in danger.
Exatamente.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
Pois, é melhor.
We cannot let them fall into the hands of these traitors.
I will find the means to send them a messenger. Do you know where to find your conspirators?
It would seem I should be one of them. They are counting on me to eliminate both of you. The most urgent matter is to get our hands on the commander and his 3 lieutenants. The others are doing nothing but following orders. If we cut off their heads, they will fall into rank.
I always knew you were a good man.
Don't make me change my mind. We'd better be off. Now.
Ok, então tem que andar mesmo com o Kurt. Opa, tem que andar com a senhora. É impossível. Ela cura é demasiado boa para não andar com ela, basicamente. Tem que ser.
We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our way to the cellar. Stay on your guard.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight.
We must also think about the advisors, including your professor. And then we have to rescue Lady Mirange.
We must hurry before the guard can act.
Isto aqui é go up, go down. Vai, tem ali go up. Vamos lá, go up, go up.
Locked.
Locked? Então, mas... esta dá.
Lord de Cossillon! The Coin Guard tried to assassinate my cousin and is plotting the same actions against the other governors.
So, they have finally done it. Such proximity to power is a terrible temptation.
Yeah.
It was only a question of time before they succumbed.
We should have paid more attention to your lessons. We might have been able to avoid all of this. Follow me. I'm taking you somewhere safe.
I'm coming.
Pronto, agora só faltam 2 lá em baixo, não é?
To my help! And death to the other!
Então eles tentam fazer um golpe de estado assim do nada. Este pessoal é louco. Por aqui? Go down. Estou aí bem, estou aí bem. Ainda há um mais em baixo? Não, mas tem aqui outro. Se eu ali uma arma azul ou algo assim do género. Ah, pois, agora tem que vir por aqui, né? Bem, ainda bem que estás a limpar as paredes. Está a adiantar trabalho já.
Lord Minister! The Coin Guard wants to take control of the island by assassinating all its governors.
The Guard is everywhere. They could succeed.
We will do everything in our power to thwart them. Come now. We'll take you somewhere safe.
I'll follow you.
Fogo.
Let's see if you know how to use your weapon.
Deixa-me ver aqui. Tá bom assim. E agora tem que ir para baixo. Go down, para ali. Está feito. É um Constantino, coitado, está todo empenado.
We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, promise me that you will stay here until we secure the city.
Do I even have a choice? Here I am, consigned to my quarters like some broken old maid.
Like someone ill, Constantine. Someone sick who is dear to me, and the city wouldn't survive your loss.
You have such a way with words. Very well. I promise to stay here, obediently awaiting your return.
Let's go then.
And cousin? Watch out for yourself. You are dear to me as well.
You are safe here.
You have my eternal gratitude, Excellency. We owe you our lives.
You will be safe here.
Eventualmente. Agora tem que avisar os outros governadores da Bridge Alliance e de Telele. De Teleme. Ai não, temos que avisar primeiro a Lady Morange, mas a Lady Morange também é já aqui ao lado. A Lady Morange... Não é aqui. Ai não, é ao lado. Eu engano-me sempre.
Lady Morange, make ready to depart. We cannot remain here.
But what is going on?
The Coin Guard has decided to take control of the Isle. They plan to overthrow the governors. They were set on assassinating Constantine and his entire entourage.
The idiots!
You are in danger. Do you know a safe place where we could take you?
Don't worry about me. I have friends here. They will hide me. Go! And do be careful.
Pronto, agora temos que avisar os outros.
To my health, and death to the others!
É melhor ir por aqui primeiro. E estes gajos são lendários. Ui. Ui.
Now is not the time.
Now it's not the time, mas não tem nada a ver com isso. Ah, viste bem o loot que estava aqui. Loucura mesmo. Loot lendário. Lendário não. Épico.
Make preparations to leave. I have a message to communicate immediately to the governor of San Mateus. You must tell the Mother Cardinal that the Coin Guard is preparing a coup d'etat. Her life and those of her entourage are in grave danger.
Very well, Your Excellency. I'll leave immediately.
Ok, agora o outro. Que é do outro lado. Espera aí, será que eu posso usar alguma daquelas cenas lendárias que me apareceram? Gosto muito deste capacete, é muito bonito. Ah, pois. Eu sem endurance não vou lá, não. Mas este gajo pode usar uma cena lendária e eu não. Fogo. Não entendo também. Fogo. Pronto, não interessa. Ao menos fica mais bem resolvido. Now is not a time. Eu não entendo porque é que ele diz now is not a time.
Messenger, be ready to leave at once. You must warn the governor of Hikmet that a conspiracy is underway targeting him.
It's just that I can't leave the city just yet.
What are you talking about? The order comes from the governor. What more do you need?
It's just that I was told if I left the city today, it would cost me my life.
Okay.
Who said that? The commander's men, I suppose?
I don't really know, but they were heavily armed and they pay very well.
And so you are prepared to betray your prince and country for a few coins? Don't you understand that the reason I am standing before you is because the guard failed to take this city? Do you know the punishment reserved for traitors?
Very well, Excellency. I'll leave immediately.
Acho muito
The
bem.
commander must be in his upstairs quarters preparing the attack.
Então vamos lá.
We could try to go through the tavern's kitchen.
That's one way to do it. Or we could use the scaffolding to access the upper floor directly. But it's visible from the dormitories. And I know that the young recruits were ordered to stay there.
They will not suspect us if we're wearing guard uniforms. Do you know where the 3 lieutenants you told us about are located?
Ludger is an instructor. He'll be in the right wing of the barracks. As for the...
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. I know you've paid your entry fee, but this is a special night. My orders are not to let anyone in.
What if I paid you a supplement for your good services?
Very well, you can come in. I hope I won't be in trouble.
Vamos lá arrestar estes dois, não é?
I regret, my lord, we are closed this evening. Come back another day.
No.
I'm not here to tempt my luck. Are you in charge?
That's right. What do you want from me?
From you? Nothing. We are here to arrest the commander's lieutenants.
Is that right? Now this ought to be good. And for what crime would that be?
You know very well. For high treason.
Oh, and you think that my men are just gonna let you, without so much as blinking an eye?
Yeah.
Kurt?
The real question is why would they stand up for an egotistical vermin like yourself, who for his personal advancement would condemn the rest of us to an eternity on this isle? Cut off from the world, without supplies, and surrounded by furious islanders. What a great idea. Come on now, give yourself up, imbecile. Only you and your companions are crazy enough to believe such a plan had legs.
Sorry, Lieutenant, but Kurt is making sense.
Já dá. Ai, ai, ai. Então, mas... Ah, aqui tem outra, é isso? É para ali?
Soldiers, ready weapons! We are under attack!
We have been sent by the governor Constantin Dorsey. Your lieutenant is accused of high treason for having participated in an attempted coup d'etat. As you can see for yourselves, the attempt failed. Are you also ready to be accused of treason because of your loyalty to your lieutenant?
I doubt it. I'm sure they're gonna make the wise decision. Isn't that right, Dieter?
You give your word that we'll suffer no repercussions if we lay down arms.
Exatamente.
You have my word.
Very well. We are dropping our weapons, soldiers. That dog's hide doesn't deserve our sacrifice.
Ora, mas falta-me um. Falta-me um. Ah, lá fora. Ok, pronto. Mas supostamente eu não tinha que entrar pela cozinha ou lá o que era. E a cozinha é aqui, eu sei. Vamos lá acima. Só falta um então. Ah, isto dá margem de alguma coisa. Isto aqui dá margem de alguma coisa. Exato.
What are you doing here? Who let you in? I demand an explanation.
It seems that your men are a little distracted this evening, Lieutenant. It is understandable, with all that's been going on. You are under arrest, as well as your commander.
But what is this? I recognize you. You're the governor's emissary. And Kurt, you had your orders.
Sorry, but forced to betray someone, I decided it would be the less likable of the lot.
Traitor. Soldiers, ready weapons.
To my help, and death to the others! Things are about to get dicey.
Gosto do facto de ter perdido reputação com os Coin Guard quando eles próprios é que estavam a cometer a High Treason, mas está-se bem. Pormenores.
Too late.
Do you know where Torsten could have gone?
No. But we'll certainly find some information about it in these papers. Torsten suspected that I would denounce him, and he was prepared to leave this place. We must catch up to him. He cannot get away with this.
Então vamos lá.
Let's go.
Torsten is a snake, but he's clever.
It's blocked.
Ai, uma borboleta, que bonita.
The guard, we're moving out. Break camp. We are no longer welcome here. And so, these snake oil merchants defy us by sending their watchdog. Let's show them what guards are made of.
Tá bem.
Come here, you pathetic dog.
Matrix mesmo.
The game is over for you, Commander.
Ah, tá. What? Ei! O gajo está todo empenado.
Do I have the time to return and see those dear to me?
Constantine, how are you feeling?
Parece que está muito bem, não achas?
Death is on my doorstep, and all hope has flown through the window. Come closer. What ill tidings do you bring?
Yes. I thought you'd like to know that the Coin Guard's attempt to take control of the island has failed.
This is excellent news. The kind I've not had in a great while. Thank you, Kurt. Were it not for your loyalty, we were lost. As for you, my dear cousin, you know what I owe you. Not only have you looked out for me, like always, But you have protected my advisors.
Yes. And if your highness would permit, I would like to relay our most sincere gratitude from all of Thélème. Thanks to your message, the Mother Cardinal was able to thwart the Commander's plans. By the grace of the Illuminated, the city is saved, and the traitors punished as they should be.
I was told that you were able to catch the Commander and his underlings before they were able to...
É verdade.
Barely, but yes. They're going to have to pay for their crimes.
I cannot remember if the traitors are hung before being quartered, or if it is the contrary. Enough talk of ruffians. They failed, and for that, I again thank Kurt.
If your highness is looking for a means to translate his gratitude, gold is a present that is always appreciated.
I imagine that you shall name a new commander.
Yes. I will discuss the matter with loyalist officers, but I think I know who will be elected.
I hope it is someone whom we can trust. We do need soldiers, but loyal soldiers above all.
Pois.
We are well aware that the Guard's reputation has been tarnished. We will not make the same mistake twice. Sieglinde is solid and loyal. I have fought beside her.
You have my complete trust, Kurt. You have amply earned it. Before you leave, I must ask you something.
All right. I'm listening.
I'm always suffering, cousin. I'm in such terrible pain and we're yet to discover a cure.
I'm sorry. I fully intend to continue my research. We have a number of leads, but with all that's been happening...
Don't blame yourself. I know how much you do for me. Yet, I'm afraid that before the sickness claims me, the pain will have driven me mad. If only there was a way to ease my suffering.
I know of a healer, with powers that are legendary amongst the clans. It is rumored he can alleviate even the most terrible pains. His village is west of the city. I could take you there.
One of our holy men lives in San Mateus. His healing powers are supposedly miraculous. Alas, it is a miracle we are in need of, my son.
I'm nothing more than a sailor. I don't have much to offer when it comes to healing. As it would seem Thélème are prey for the Malachor, just like the Bridge Alliance. Perhaps it would be best to ask for aid from those not suffering from the plague.
The sailor's right. The holy men and the sages had their chance on the continent, and we all know how that went. If this healer is as skilled as our pretty little sapling here says, then we need to see him right away.
Thank you, as always, for your advice. Cousin, you are the only one I trust, so please, don't let me lose my mind.
I'll follow the leads and find a way. I won't let you down. Hold on. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Eu acho estranho uma coisa. Ainda não me... Falta-me um companion ainda. Yeah. Falta-me um companion ainda. Pois falta. Falta-me o companion da Bridge Alliance, que é uma mulher, acho eu. Se não estou equivocado. Todos podem usar, menos eu. É impressionante. Ok. Pronto, está bem. Falta ver as botas, não é? Pronto, e o resto vendo. Pois é, tenho que falar aqui com o Petros porque ele tem uma missão nova, não é? Vamos vender, mas é. Tem que deitar aquilo fora. Eu gostava de comprar, tipo, mas era uma arma em condições. Pronto, é o que é. Mas o Kurt tem uma missão.
I need to speak with you, my child.
Yes, Petrus. What is it?
I've come up with a plan to put what we've learned about the Mother Cardinal to use.
Okay.
Do tell.
You will have to take part in a fight in the arena, and we must make sure that the odds are high. To do this, you'll have to face a champion. This will lure her in.
Okay.
That would effectively raise the odds, but the risk is they'll bet against me.
That may be the case, but the highest bets are based on the exact time of the defeat.
I see. We are going to make the Mother Cardinal believe that I will lose at a specific time.
And by doing so, you'll win something bigger than a fight.
This will make her lose a considerable amount.
Exactly. I've even taken measures to make sure her usual moneylender is unavailable. Without knowing it, she will come to me looking for gold in order to place her bet.
And she will be at our mercy. Is this how you settle scores in Teleme?
This is how all scores are settled, my child. Or on the battlefield. But that's much dirtier. So, what do you say?
Eu digo que sim.
It's a complicated plan, but an effective one. Let's put it in motion.
Let's go back to the St. Matthias bookmaker. Your skills seem to interest him.
Pronto, tem que ser em Santo Mateias, vamos em Santo Mateias. Tem que voltar para trás, não é? Ainda nem descobri isto. Isto é um novo sítio. Mas tem aqui, ask for help of Cecilis. Deve ser acesso a um outro mapa. Deve ser acesso a um outro mapa.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wait?
I want to challenge the champion of the arena.
A champion? Really? Now, you were asking about Candy Cane. It wouldn't be him that sent you here by any chance.
No, no one has sent me. I'm looking to make a reputation for myself.
That sounds better. It's true you have talent and the public does like you. Let me think. There is Briscard, one of our old champions. It's been a while since he fought, but he did ask me to set something up for him. He's not a youngster anymore, but his name is known. And he's a killer, I'm warning you.
This Briscard sounds like the perfect opponent.
A deal! I'll work on getting things ready for the combat and line up the betting. Until then, make sure you're ready. It'll be a duel. Your friends will need to stay in their seats.
Tranquilo.
As soon as you're ready, you'll just need to go and see the arena master.
Então vamos lá.
We should go and see Candy Cane so he can set up our deal. So when you win, she will lose her bet.
Yeah. Então vamos lá ter com o Candy Cane. Será que tem que ser de noite? Algo me diz que tem que ser de noite. Que esse gajo é tipo aqueles Pokémons tipo o Hood Hood, que só aparece à noite. Desta vez não me enganei. Fogo. Ah, caramba.
Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true. You're right. Let's come back later.
Esqueci-me desse pequeno, grande e enorme pormenor. Eu sinto-me sempre perdido neste mapa. Pronto, agora está de noite. Vamos lá falar com o Candy Cane e ganhar a batalha, né?
You again?
Why so defensive? Petrus, you have a proposal to make, I believe.
That's right. I've thought of a little scheme that could make us all very rich. You know me, so you also know I'm quite clever, and that my ideas are always fruitful.
They do say that you are devious. Perhaps too much so for your own good. Go on.
My friend here loves the glory and sand of the arena.
I've gained quite a reputation. Soon I'll be taking on a true champion. I'm no fool, though. I know I won't last long against him.
Yeah, I've seen the odds. Everyone expects you to lose within a minute. So what?
Let us suppose that our champion is a little less aggressive than usual.
If the fight can last at least 5 minutes, an informed bettor would win the jackpot.
And I'd keep a little of my pride.
Very well. I'll arrange it. But no dirty tricks. Don't take advantage of the deal and try to beat the champion. If you do, he'll wipe the floor with you. You want to get your money. Don't get too greedy.
Guito não me interessa muito, que na verdade até tem imenso. Bem, agora vou ter que esperar, não é? Um dia inteiro. É só ir dormir também, não é nada do outro mundo. Não me parece ser assim muito difícil dormir. Defeat the Champion. Pronto, parece ser simples. É só derrotar o campeão, também não é nada do outro mundo, não é? Mas não há outra opção. Não, é mesmo Defeat the Champion. É que eu próprio já sou o campeão, né? Vamos lá.
Ready to excite? Ah, there you are. I was told you'd be taking on one of our old champions.
É verdade.
Are you ready for the fight? Beware. Contrary to the challenges, this combat must be fought alone.
Ok.
Your friends must remain in the stands.
Tranqui.
Yes, I am.
So, jump into...
Pronto.
What a brilliant spectacle. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you. It wasn't easy.
Ainda wasn't easy. O que é? Só atacaste para aí 3 ou 4 vezes.
You've earned them.
Bravo! A glorious victory, which is made all the sweeter by double compensation.
I don't believe I've ever seen you happier. The thought of holding something over Cornelius seems to do you wonders.
That is true. Politics is an extremely subtle game, and just as satisfying as fighting in an arena.
I imagine we need to go and see her now.
Yes, and I hope you will enjoy the moments every bit as much as I will.
Então vamos lá até com a Cornélia. Espero que não seja muito longe, mas... Não, é mesmo no tal sítio. Ok. Vamos lá ter com a Mother Cornélia. A matriarca aqui do sítio.
Lord de Sardet. And you, Petrus. What can I do for you?
We have come to offer our support. We have learned that the arena was cruel to you.
How do you know that? Oh, I see. You tricked my informer.
Will you just let him believe that I would lose?
All I did was take the place of your moneylender. You owe me a handsome sum.
All of this just to make me spill the beans, am I right? I didn't expect you to play this kind of game, Your Excellency. It is true, though, that with such a teacher...
Oh, come on, Cornelia. You excel at this game.
It's true. And I also know when to admit defeat. What do you want from me?
We won't use what we know of you, nor what you owe us, so long as you act loyally towards the congregation and Constantine. Is that clear?
Is that what you're expecting? Ah, but I'm sure that this sly old fox has something else in mind, right? You hope that I'll support you when you court the rank of cardinal? You haven't learnt your lesson, then? Have you forgotten the abyss into which you plunged because of your ambition last time?
Petrus, what is she talking about?
Cornelia, you don't have the right to use that against me, to disclose what I revealed to you that day.
It was said under the seal of the Enlightened, it's true. But if someone deserves to know, it's him.
No, please.
Since you have no intention of speaking, I will. Petrus knew your mother, child. Your real mother.
My mother? Petrus, is this true? How?
Be damned, Cornelia. It's true. I knew your mother. I used to go to the jail to give my spiritual support to the prisoners of the Prince d'Orsay. That's where I met her. She was alone, afraid, and exhausted. And so strange. Obviously, I had no way of knowing that she came from here. The princes kept their secret well.
Why didn't you tell me about it? You knew that my uncle lied to me and you kept quiet.
I was ashamed. Ashamed of having left her to die in that dead-end pit. Completely alone.
Why talk to others about it then? Why does she know?
One evening, in a fit of despair, Petrus felt the need to share this great burden with someone.
At the time, you were the ear of the enlightened, Cornelia. You have broken your vows. Ah, damnation. It's better out in the open. I've wanted to tell you about it since I met you. Now that you know, I want to do something in her memory. I will help you find your family here on the island. The prince sent you here to use you. But I can ensure that all of this serves a purpose.
How could I possibly believe you now? You have used me for your scheming and kept me in the dark.
I understand how you feel, my child. Let's wait a little, until you've taken it all in. Time heals the wounds of the soul. Come back and see me when you are ready.
É já, eu perdoo tudo, graças a Deus.
Remember what we have on you. You no longer have the upper hand.
Be careful, de Sardet. You now see the real Petrus, sly and opportunistic.
Ok. Eba, levelei, deixa ver se tenho aqui talentos. Tenho sim senhor. Let's go. Ok. Ok, skills. Este parece bom. Não sei, depois tenho que ver o que é que vou subir. De habilidades. Bem, e o que é há mais aí de side quests? Bem, podemos ir a esta. O que é isto? Será que já consigo aceder? Ah, eu acho que não. Acho que é mesmo depois uma quest que me vai levar lá. Bem, o Kurt não era o Kurt, tinha uma quest para mim. Era sim, senhor.
Greenblood, my friend. Glad to see you. I'd like to talk to you about something.
I'm listening.
Remember that note we found in Rolf's office?
Sim.
Of course. The one that said the recruits had been sent to different governors?
Yes. It was signed with a name I'm familiar with. Herman. Somebody I'd hoped never to cross paths with again. He was the one who founded the camp we closed. And believe me, he has done an incredible amount of damage to the Guard. I'm gonna find him and make him pay for what he's done. I know that he's in San Mateus.
This quest for revenge isn't only about what happened to Raynor and the others, is it? Very well. You can count on me. What do you plan to do?
Major Herman is posted in San Mateus. He's part of the Red Sun Regiment now. He's loyal to Torsten, but kept his head down when the coup was dismantled.
Isn't denouncing him enough? He'll be put to death for high treason.
The Guard's reputation has suffered enough from Torsten's scheming, and he has connections in high places. I'm sure he has many supporters.
What are you getting at? Are you going to kill him yourself? If he's well connected, the Mother Cardinal will surely hear about it, and I doubt she'd be pleased.
I know. That's the whole problem. We need to get rid of him without anyone finding out.
Remember that we are talking about San Mateus. We should get rid of your major in broad daylight.
What kind of twisted scheme have you come up with now, old fox?
We need to ensure that he falls into the hands of the Ordo Luminous. They love burning people at the stake. And they don't care too much about who ends up in the flames.
The Inquisitor isn't very fond of us. I doubt we'd be able to convince him.
Haven't I taught you anything, my child? Every man has his weaknesses, including Aloysius. I could help you convince him if you'd like.
I hate those burnings. But Herman, he may be the only one who really deserves it. We'll need to find him, though. And he's been keeping a low profile since the coup failed.
And we've already seen to what extent the law of silence has on the Guard.
We need help. Our new commander might be able to tell us who to turn to. She knows everybody.
All right then. Agreed. Let's start by going to see her.
É isso. Está aqui Está aqui um sítio cheio de cenas. Ui! Eu não sei se este mapa se está aberto ou se está fechado. Sinceramente. Parece estar aberto. Mas bem, amiguinhos, eu vou ficar por aqui nesta stream. Hoje vou fechar um bocado mais cedo que vai dar Portugal. Ainda tenho umas coisas para tratar, portanto é isso. Vemo-nos numa próxima stream. Um grande abraço para todos vocês. Fiquem todos muito bem. Tchauzinho, pessoal. Tudo bom.